Okay, this is an administrative overview of WordPress as the administrator, and this is for a teacher who's got their own site. Um, if you look at the video on a blogger versus the administrator, there are a bunch of new things that came up for you here on the left-hand side. And I'm going to kind of walk through this and show you on separate um, videos exactly what these are. Now, first of all, if I click on posts, not only can I see everybody's posts, I can delete posts, I can see the draft that I started as another user, and I can delete that draft if I want to. I can change the categories. I can edit everything on the posts as the administrator. So if I saw one that said something incorrectly and I wanted to just click edit on that, I'm going to open it up in the editor, and this one, obviously, there's a reason this one is a draft. And I can delete them, so you can see when I highlight over them, not only can I edit, I can do a quick edit, which just really allows me to categorize it and add tags if I want to. I don't actually add the main edit there. I can throw it away, and I can click preview on it. Those are my options there as a administrator on here. So this draft that I started, which is this one right here, if I wanted to go ahead and throw that away, I can just click trash on there. It's going to throw it in the trash, and over here in the trash, it's still not thrown away until I say, okay, I want to empty the trash. So even when students work on something and they throw that something away, they can then come back or you could recover it for them if you wanted to on the post. So that's one of the different things about posts. The next thing about posts that's different is the categories here. Students can't, and posters can't create categories that you're going to put their posts in. And you can see I've made an overall category of NT-IT reviews in this hardware class, and then I've made subcategories called CPU reviews, memory reviews, motherboard reviews, and then there's always an uncategorized one, which means it didn't get put in anywhere. So the next one we're going to do is hard drive reviews. So I can just add hard drives, and by default it's the parent, but I can go down here and say, hey, it really belongs under NT-IT. And then if I want to add a description, I can, but after that, all I have to do is click add new category, and now over here, look how quick that was. Now there is a hard drive category underneath that one over here on the side. And it's a way for you to be able to later on group postings together. If you're using it as a project like I am, where they're going to be posting every couple weeks on research that they've done or a new subject that we've done, if you add categories, it gives you a way to just look at those at one time. And I'll give you a quick view of what I'm talking about. If I go over to the site itself and say I only want to look at the CPU reviews, I click that, and now all I'm looking at is the CPU reviews. And if I wanted to just look at memory, I click on the memory reviews, and now I'm just looking at the memory. And if I hadn't picked and made categories, I wouldn't be able to do that. So that's the advantage of categories. It gives you a way to put everything together. Now, if the categories are set up, your students can choose the category a blog post goes in as they're blogging, but if you haven't set up the category, they cannot make a category in there. So only administrator can do that, can create the new categories. Also, while I'm at posts, you can see the tags down here. If you want to make tags that other things are connected to, you can do that as well. It's kind of a way of sorting out like categories. So that's an introduction to the administrative side of posts and what you can do as the administrator to change the posts.